The Japanese aren't the only nationality that have crazy-ass game shows. On this Spanish game show, two teams compete to earn money from completing crazy trials. This contestant has weights strapped to him, is put in a plastic bag, has his hands and feet bound, and waits to be dumped into the water, where he must escape and deactivate the bomb. He manages to free the oxygen canister and proceeds to free his feet. But let's face it, even with oxygen, this trial is pretty terrifying. He manages to undo the weights, but somehow they are still attached to his belt, making it almost impossible for him to reach the bomb. With just 10 seconds to go, he manages to hook the box and releases the TNT into the water. You can see in the contestant's face how exhausted he is from having to swim for so long with diving weights attached to him. That trial just earned Ika $1,000. In the next trial, Juliet is hanging on a stone chair and the team members have to pass her flowers. The team with the most flowers at the end wins. Of course, there's a twist. A live bull. It's impressive how cavalier these contestants are when faced with an angry bull. Of course, it doesn't seem as bad when they add all the cartoon sound effects. This next contestant has to climb her way to the center of this huge hexagon. She is then locked in and the key is at the center. And the whole thing starts to turn. I can't help thinking that the original idea of this was for it to be half submerged in water. Of course, going in was easy. The hard part is moving in the opposite direction of the rotation.
Tienes tiempo 1 minuto 28. Sujétate por los pies. Va bien, quedan 50 segundos. Ahora viene la parte más difícil. Sujeta los pies, los pies. Stop. Paramos y ahora... Ya está bien.
Súper divertida, ¿eh?
Bien, ¿no?
Sí.
Pero difícil esta, complicada. Bueno, tengo que decir...
In this next trial, a member of the yellow team is blindfolded and has 2.5 minutes to knock down as many of the blue team as possible.
A tu izquierda, a tu izquierda, a tu izquierda, a tu izquierda. A tu izquierda, a tu izquierda. Ahí la tienes. Ahí
but just getting started is tricky enough.
Vale, venga. Tal como estás, dale para adelante. Tal como estás. Ahí. Ahí es el primero.
Unfortunately, they handpicked this particular contestant for his strength.
Derecha, a tu derecha, a tu derecha. A tu derecha. Al otro.
Not for his brains.
A ver, ¿cómo te llamas tú?
Tírale fuerte. Ahí, toma ya. Otra vez. Ahí.
This next contestant has it pretty easy. All she has to do is watch this next dance and spot the one dance move slip up. This is actually one of the hardest trials because, let's face it, they're not the most in sync dancers. Did you spot the slip up? The dance ends and we get introduced to all of the dancers. And now Adela has to identify the one who blundered a dance move.
Laura.
Adela thinks it was Laura who made the mistake. But we see in the replay it was Lila who puts her arms up when everyone else just puts one arm up. That little mistake just lost Adela $1,300. The next trial, as always introduced by dancers, is Los Troncos Locos, or Crazy Logs. Pretty self-explanatory, really. However, it seems that only one of the yellow team members knows how to make it across. The blue team seem to have a longer stride and managed to make it across more consistently. However, it wasn't enough and the yellow team take home the prize.
Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger.